Hey guys, this is Bharat with PhoneArena.com, and this is the Samsung Galaxy Note Edge, the Indian retail edition that we recently unboxed. If you haven't checked out our unboxing yet, do check it out here. We have uploaded the full unboxing video where I touched upon some basic concepts of the Edge screen. So Edge screen is by default the primary USP of this phone. This is basically a Note 4 with an Edge screen, and there are different panels that Samsung likes to call it as. These are the different kinds of panels that you get. They are like a very minimalistic version of a widget. So you get a lot of things, and we basically touched upon what it has. But this time we're going to see what it does by default. By default, I mean the basic Edge screen experience. So I've not installed a SIM card yet, and there are obviously other things that you can do with the Edge screen, which we will touch upon in the next video. But in this video, we're going to check out the default experience of the Note Edge's Edge screen. So by default, what you can get out of it, that's what we are going to see. Let's go ahead. So let's quickly recap the basics here. You've got 160 pixels of usable real estate from the screen. Usually if you go into an app, it will just display the name. Otherwise, it displays this shortcut panel, or rather favorites. So you can straight away edit the favorites by clicking on the star icon, and you can simply drag and drop apps into this. You've got only some panels here. You can obviously make more space by making it a scrollable list. But yeah, that's all you can do. That's the favorites panel. You can have all of your apps here if you want, and just access them. And you can even have folders here, which is quite nice. So completely no apps on the screen, just widgets here on the home screen. The intention is really clear from Samsung. They want your apps to be on the Edge screen. So this is basically the favorite apps that you usually have it on the home screen. So these apps are just shortcuts, nothing special in that. And the other two panels that have the interaction over at the Edge screen are for the quick tools. This is the recorder, the torchlight, the timer, the alarm clock, and the stopwatch, and the ruler. The ruler is pretty interesting because it's actually quite nice to see this centimeter scale on this phone, especially on this Edge screen, because you can easily place and find out the dimensions if needed. I'm not sure if it's going to be helpful for all, but definitely a cool accessory here. So this is the stopwatch. You can just start and stop. Everything gets out of the way. So if you have any app here, this will still work. It will slightly overlay on the screen, but it will still work, and you can do all of this just like that. So that's the cool thing about the quick tools panel. You can quickly go into recording, which is really cool. This might be really useful for journalists. So this is the favorites panel, and this is the settings. So before going to the settings, I want to show you the other panels. So this is the briefing panel, which tells you what the weather is like, and if you have any notifications. So if you have any notification, that will show up here, and you can also manage this directly. So there are only particular kinds of notifications that you can receive, or rather you can manage. You can manage anything that you want. For example, you have Flipboard, Gmail, Google+. This is pretty much like managing notifications on a smartwatch. If you're used to that, then you might be used to this. So this is what you get. You get the weather and the notifications of all these apps. You also get notifications for apps like the Galaxy apps, the Play Store, and everything. So all these things will show up on the Edge screen, and you can dismiss them with a swipe. So yes, that's the briefing panel, and this is the S Health panel, which tells you how many steps you have taken for the day. This is very health related, and directly takes you to the dashboard of the pedometer on the S Health app. So that's what you get. So quickly, if you want to glance at how many steps you have taken for the day, then this is the way to go. This is again very reminiscent of the functionality that Samsung has provided in their smartwatches. And then this is a Twitter ticker panel. This is the trending. You have a marquee text of all the trending topics around you, and this is what's trending around me. You can directly go to the trending topics. It's not integrated to the app, it's just a Twitter trending panel. So you can refresh them by a swipe like that, and they will refresh, but otherwise you can't do much about it. This is what you get in the trending panel. It's a really neat way of checking out the trends in your area, but yes, that's what you get. And this is the Yahoo Finance panel, which has the ticker for different stocks. Again, as I said, Samsung had already implemented these things in a ticker in a different smartphone, but have adopted the same functionality here. It's quite cool to see, without much effort, or rather going to an app, you can quickly see what these things are. Basically a very small form of a widget, and that's all right, I guess. So this is also another Yahoo News widget, and again we are back to these other panels, which are basically the default ones. So I'm gonna show you what other default ones we have, which I haven't enabled. So this is the favorite apps, briefing, pedometer, you have the Twitter trends, Yahoo Finance, Yahoo Sports, Yahoo News, and then you have all quick call contacts, which are basically favorites of contacts. I don't have a SIM inside yet, so I can't show you this. And there is also a memory match game, which I don't think people will play with the edge screen. I don't know, I can't be a judge of others, but there are things like that on the edge screen for whatever reason. So these are the panels that you get inside the settings. And there is also the Express Me panel, which you can completely customize. That's the second option. I have customized my own. I've added a wallpaper from the stock gallery. You can have images, you can have handwriting, you can have text, and also the effect. So the effect is basically a fade effect that usually shows up here. And there is also the scrolling effect that you saw like on the Twitter trends. You can add some designs to them. So this is basically a completely customized panel that will show up when you have it on the lock screen. So that's what you get. That's my own modification that you're seeing right here. I wrote on it, and that's what you get in the Express Me. For example, in the handwriting panel, which I can go into, I can just write using the pen. You have S-Note tools, for example. So this is the pen settings that shows up. So you can completely customize this, and this expresses your customization of the edge screen, which is cool. And that's pretty much about the Express Me panel. You can have pre-customized Express Me panels, which frankly look disgusting, but you can obviously make your own. So that's good. So let's see the other things. There is also the information stream. The information stream has Yahoo Finance, Sports, and News, as we saw earlier. The panel displays updates and missed notifications from the feeds. So pretty basic, and we are pretty sure that Samsung will be adding more stuff to this, which might make it a better experience. And there is also the option of a night clock. The night clock specifies the time at which the edge screen will always be on. So if it's on at the time, for example, let's keep the night clock time very broad. Let's see if that works. So there you go. So there you go. This is the night clock, which you actually can't see with bright light. It says the time, the date, and the weather, and it's always on. It's very dim because of obvious power concerns. This has a smaller battery than the Note 4, so you obviously have power concerns. But yeah, that's what you get in the night clock. And also you can customize the edge screen text, which now I have set as Phone Arena, as you can see here. This is pretty normal. You can set it to anything. This will come up when you have nothing to show. For example, if there are apps that don't have widgets on the side, if there are many third-party apps that you use, then the name will just show up, and you can obviously swipe from the right to reveal that. Otherwise, it will just show the name. So these are the default features of the Note Edge's edge screen. Very basic functionality, and the ticker is something Samsung has already done. There are some third-party panels and a lot of more functionality associated with the Edge screen, which we will be pushing out in the next video. So keep watch for that, and do check out our other videos on the Note Edge and the Note 4. Might interest you in Samsung's latest flagship. So yes, that's about it for the video here. Do check out our other videos and hit the like button if you like this video, and subscribe to our channel for more videos like these. Thanks for watching, and let us know what you think in the comment section below.